Commission bill for President's assent on the foreign Irish woman charged with attempting suicide in United Arab Emirates. A Sport Nigerian Football Federation partners Ministry of Interior on a Girl Child project. Now the details. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, on the recommendation of the Advisory Council on the Prerogative of Mercy, has approved the release of 56 inmates from various correctional facilities across the state and a commutal of the death sentence of an inmate to life imprisonment. Governor Sanwo-Olu also granted full pardon to another inmate. According to a release by the State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Lawal Pedro, the governor signed the release, commutal and pardon orders on the 25th of June 2024. Pedro said the exercise isn't pursuant to the provision of Section 212, subsection 1 and 2 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended. He said the Advisory Council on Prerogative of Mercy, in reaching its recommendation, exercised due diligence in its deliberation of the applications in line with the applicable guidelines. Pedro noted that the Council took note of the information provided by the correctional authorities, the nature of the offense, period of incarceration, age, health, and behavioral conduct of the inmate. He added that the approval for the release of the inmate is in line with the commitment of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's determination to decongest correctional facilities in Lagos State as part of justice sector reforms. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has pledged his administration's commitment to ease of doing business to accelerate and grow the state's economy. Governor Sanwo-Olu, who was represented by his deputy Bafemi Hamzat, reiterated this at the 9th edition of Lagos Corporate Assembly tagged BOS Meets Business with the theme Unparking Barriers to Ease of Doing Business, Accelerating Business Growth, held in Victoria Island. The governor, who noted that the Lagos Corporate Assembly has helped in strengthening relationship between the state government and the organized private sector, commended the business community for continued innovation, adaptation, and contribution significantly to the growth of the state, despite the numerous challenges, including the current global economic downturns.
Our resolve is to make this assembly a formidable platform for public-private collaboration, ensuring that your voices are heard and your concerns are addressed promptly. We are determined to turn the feedback we receive from you into actionable policies that will further ease the business environment in our state.
On her part, Special Advisor to the President on Ease of Doing Business in the Office of the Vice President, Jumoke Oduwole, called for more political will on the part of the leaders to measure deliverables for more business success.
Those reforms continue to help you and come back to say, or otherwise, if you haven't felt the impact, please tell us. If you have felt the impact, please let us know. It's a journey of continuous improvement. It's one of institutionalization, and it's one of collaboration.
In her welcome address, Commissioner for Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment, Folashade Ambrose Medebam, noted various complaints from the business community during the last assembly have been addressed. Ambrose Medebam said Governor Sanwo-Olu's administration has grown the state economy from 27 trillion naira to 41 trillion naira in the last 5 years, with several global recognition, which makes Lagos State the economic capital of the country.
Lagos State has implemented key reforms which cover land administration, obtaining development permits, electronic payment of taxes and levies, quick determination and resolution of commercial disputes, among many others. We are quite confident that these and other reforms will score the state high on the other forthcoming SABA resolve areas and disbursement-linked indicators.
Lagos was ranked by Time Out magazine in the United Kingdom as as the 19th best city to visit in the world in 2024 among 173 global cities. The event was attended by captains of industries, members of the diplomatic corps, and security personnel, among others. Lagos State government has promised to continue to foster bilateral relationship between the state and China in a bid to improve the infrastructural, educational, and health sectors. Secretary of State Government Abimbola Salihunde stated this during a courtesy call by the Chairman of the Standing Committee of Qingdao Municipal People's Congress of China, Wang Lemin, and his delegation to Lagos. Salihunde expressed appreciation to the team on behalf of the Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, for the medical equipment, noted that the items donated is a symbol of a strong growing bond between Nigeria and China, stating that the will greatly enhance the capacity to provide quality healthcare service to the people. Earlier, the Chairman Standing Committee of Qingdao Municipal People's Congress of China, Wang Lemin, said the purpose of the visit was to establish sister city relationship between Qingdao and Lagos, noting that medical materials donated includes refrigerator for vaccines, ventilator machine, among others. Lemin assured that the committee would give stronger support for the development of local medical institutions and services. Also speaking, APC Chairman in Lagos State, Cornelius Ojelabi, said the donated medical materials will not only support the state government but also reinforce the collective resolve to provide best possible care for all residents of Lagos State. The Lagos State government has tasked online reporters in the state to continue to eschew higher levels of professionalism while abiding by the ethos of the journalism practice. Permanent Secretary, Minister of Information and Strategy, Olumide Shogunle, gave this admonition when he hosted the leadership of Online Reporters Association of Nigeria, ORAN, at the conference room of the ministry as part of effort to discuss strategic collaboration and effective communication in the digital age. Shogunle acknowledged the vital role online media plays in shaping public opinion and disseminating information, reaffirming the ministry's commitment to supporting online reporters in promoting transparency and accountability in governance. Also, the president of Online Reporters Association of Nigeria commended the state government's effort through the ministry in prompting press freedom and access to information, adding that the association will remain committed to responsible and ethical reporting. Lagos State Parks and Gardens is set to host its annual World Tree Planting Day on Sunday, 14th July 2024. General Manager of the agency, Adito Popola, stated this during the station's morning show, Your Side Mirror. Popola said the goal of the agency is to establish parks in every local government areas and local council development, making Lagos greater, greener and healthier. She noted that the agency is shutting down the Ndubisi Kano parks in Alausa for renovation and advancement from August.
So people can actually just create a small space within the concrete and plant. On buildings, a very small filter free, you can actually plant it in front of you, on the back of your exactly. You can actually find that where you've planted trees, or you have plants or shrubs or indoor plants, it sort of cleans the air for you. You breathe better. People that have asthma, it's very good when you have the certain types of plants that you can have in your homes that helps them to breathe better.
Popola said a monitoring team has been set to supervise trees and other plants around the metropolis. She also noted that in a few years of existence, the agency has further consolidated on the huge achievement of the Ministry of the Environment with the establishment of more gardens and parks. Popola added that since inception to date, about 327 parks and gardens have been captured by the agency and maintained statewide. And now to the rest of the stories. Deputy Senate President Taiwo Baruwa has expressed optimism that President Bola Tinubu will assent to the Northwest Development Commission bill to address the challenges faced by the Northwest geopolitical zone. Baruwa, the bill's sponsor, stated that all is set for the transmission of the bill to the President for assent, as both chambers of the National Assembly have passed the bill. In a statement by his media aide, Ismail Mudashiru Barau said that the passage of the bill by the Parliament aligned with President Tinubu's commitment to transform the country and return it to the path of progress and prosperity. Describing the Northwest as the country's food basket, Barau highlighted that the Commission will work towards the restoration of the infrastructure destroyed by Boko Haram insurgents and bandits in the region. He expressed his appreciation to the President of the Senate, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, and his colleagues, as both chambers, for supporting the bill's passage. He emphasized the importance of the Commission in addressing challenges in the region and the entire country. He expressed his optimism that the bill will be transmitted to President Bola Tinubu soon for assent, expressing confidence in the President's commitment to the country's transformation as outlined in the Renewed Hope agenda. Plateau State has fixed October 9, 2024 to carry out large local government elections. The chairman of the State Independent Electoral Commission, Plangi Kishak, made this known during an ongoing meeting with leaders of political parties held at the Commission's headquarters in Jos, the state capital. Plangi said the council poll would be conducted across the 17 local government areas, which are currently under the management of Transition Implementation Committee Chairman. In foreign news now, an Irish woman is facing criminal charges, including attempted suicide and consuming alcohol in the United Arab Emirates, UAE, and has had her passport destroyed. It is understood Tori Towe has been working as a flight attendant and is based in Dubai, the largest city in the UAE. A lawyer and human rights advocate who is assisting her said the 28-year-old was overwhelmed and exhausted, but was hopeful of being able to leave Dubai soon. The Taoiseach, Irish Prime Minister, called the situation Towe was in the most appalling circumstances when the issue was raised with him in the Dáil, that's Irish lower house of Parliament. The Department of Foreign Affairs said it was aware of the case and was providing consular assistance. In sport now, the Nigeria Football Federation and the Ministry of Interior are in collaboration to use football as a tool for education, skill building and leadership development among young women who are in the correctional centers across the country, in line with the Football for Change project of the Confederation of African Football. The initiative was presented to the Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji, by a delegation of the NFF led by President Ibrahim Gozo. NFF Executive Committee member and chairman of the Women's Football Subcommittee, Aisha Faladi, presented the NFF's initiative titled Football Good Naija, Empower Her, highlighting rising figures of ladies in correctional centers across the country, as well as those awaiting trial and those already convicted. NFF President Gozo told the minister that the Federation believes it has services to render to the community at large, apart from the organization of football matches. The Minister of Interior, Tunji, was enthusiastic about the project and applauded the NFF's initiative. It was pegged as on the Gender Empowerment Initiative of CAF, in which pilot programs have taken place in Sierra Leone, Ghana, and Liberia. And that's it on the news at noon. But just before we go, carry out proper and adequate checks on your vehicles before setting out. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration provided 61,000 units of single dual composite furniture for secondary schools? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, on the recommendations of the Advisory Council on the Prerogative of Mercy, has approved the release of 56 inmates from various correctional facilities across the state and the commutal of death sentence of an inmate to life imprisonment. Deputy Senate President Taiwo Baruwa has expressed optimism that President Bola Tinubu will assent to the Northwest Development Commission bill to address the challenges faced by the Northwest geopolitical zone. We also told you that an Irish woman is facing criminal charges, including attempted suicide and consuming alcohol in the United Arab Emirates UAE, and has had her passport destroyed. Finally, in sports, the Nigeria Football Federation and the Ministry of Interior are in collaboration to use football as a tool for education, skill building, and leadership development among young women who are in correctional centers across the country, in line with the Football for Change project of the Confederation of African Football. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Coyote Mafolashiri. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon.
We are the dial that helps you navigate through Lagos traffic with ease. We are the 90